Hello people, this is Nitin and welcome to Roll Back, a place where I share my thoughts on unlearning the shit civilization taught us and upgrading our lives by taking up tiny habits and biohacks. I share everything based on my personal experiences as if I'm speaking to a younger version of myself, and I hope that you find them useful as well. And let's go. I feel like talking about dopamine, anxiety, stillness, and being happier with less. So, yeah, that's what I feel like talking about right now. So, dopamine is this happiness hormone which kind of motivates you into doing something satisfactory. So, it's like when someone likes your photo on Instagram and you're notified and you have this urge to check it out. So, that's basically dopamine rushing in your body. And yeah, we all know this example, I know that. So the thing is, if you're indulged in these highly stimulating activities a lot, it might start to resonate as anxiety. If you have to just sit still. So you'd be bored, you'd be playing with small things in your hand, or you'll have shaking legs somehow. So it's nothing but fear of boredom. And I'll give you a college example. I came back home, I played BF3 Battlefield 3, best FPS game ever, by the way, with dubstep music on, with pizza, with beer, and the whole time I spent raised my dopamine level, the threshold of my dopamine way too much. And I wouldn't want to settle for anything lesser than that. So sitting and meditating is out of the damn question, bro. But on this journey of self-development, I had to figure out a way, to get this out of my system. I don't want to check my phone too often. It is wasting a lot of my time. So I understood the nuances of it. I knew that, okay, this is dopamine acting and I'm too restless and I need to do something about it. And but I really had to figure out a way, because it hinders with your happiness levels as well, and in my case, in fact, bad health. So I had to start, and I started small. I started consciously breathing for 2 minutes to start with, literally 2 minutes every day, like breathing, like consciously thinking about breathing, like thinking about the space between your lips and nose, and inhaling, exhaling, and then eventually meditating. Not in the initial days, but yeah, eventually I did. And now I do the Wim Hof, and that's a whole different scenario. Maybe in some episode when I talk about meditation, I'll share that. I also started journaling with a pen and paper, not on tech. So basically, I was trying to train myself to be okay with feeling bored. And see, these tasks are having delayed rewards or no rewards at all at that very moment. But playing Battlefield and chugging beer when the game is loading has crazy instant gratification. So that's a big difference. And I did the journaling, I did the breathing, and I was consistent enough because I already was on my journey of making myself better. I was also hitting the gym, and in the gym also I tried some techniques. When I was on the treadmill, I used to watch TV or listen to songs, on my earphones. But eventually I started to just look at the clock. It's so hard. When you look at the clock and you just run, it's so hard. It's like if you're listening to songs and watching TV, it's like cheating. But when you just look at the time, you have not much room to think about things, and all you're doing is running, and your body and mind is in sync. And I felt it not on the first day, but on after maybe a week, I felt that difference. But consistency is key. Sitting 2 minutes just for one day, it's not going to do anything. It's going to bore you even more, and you'd be restless to do something else, you know, that threshold will go even higher and you would want to do that even more. So be consistent with it or don't do it at all. And in a few days I noticed a change, and I was listening to someone. I mean, in a conversation, when I'm listening to someone, I'm actually listening to someone and not thinking of reactive things to say when I get a chance. So that was the difference that I noticed initially. I also then started my breath work, and I started to, you know, stay for, you know, a little longer, and I started chanting Bij mantras as well, but you don't have to go that way. Although I got into flow state sometimes when I used to do the chanting, and you lose the sense of time, space and yourself. But yeah, so just doing the journaling and breathing itself for maybe just 15 days, it had tremendous benefits. And one of the best ones was my deep sleep time increased. And it was maybe because of the anxiousness levels that have gone way low. And I used to fall asleep faster, very fast. And the urge to check my phone also dropped. And yeah, these are the benefits. I mean, I'm really happy with these benefits. And you know, you also start to see, you know, the stillness, yourself being okay with the stillness, you know, in other aspects as well. If you have to wait for someone, you're not gonna like check your phone all the time. You can maybe just notice the world around you, and you start to feel grateful. I started to feel grateful, and yeah, here I am. I feel much happier than ever before, and I'm gonna continue doing this. And it's a lifestyle thing, and you know, things which I used to feel boring before aren't so boring now altogether. And I can literally say that I'm living a life more fuller. I mean, I'm enjoying more moments. I'm in the moment. Yeah, basically I'm enjoying more moments of my life. Yeah, that's it. That's the dopamine detox method for me. That's what I did, and I feel much happier. If that helps you, it's great. And if you made it this far, thank you so much. I'm very grateful. See you soon, fellas. Bye bye.